All right, don't believe we have anyone visiting this week, so we don't have any customers coming in right now. There will be a 5S event. We're going to be loading up or putting a thing up here for next week, so I'll be putting that up towards the end of this week. Okay. We had an improvement. I'm sorry, go back up one. So we did over the break. Tom had to go with the filter and to sort out drill from drill 37 parts. So we got to make sure that we're watching for that. So the Mazda parts cannot have any drill marks at all. So we have to make sure that we got that corrected. So we want to make sure we get to the root cause. Alright, so the improvement, I apologize, I don't have the list. Nick had a nice list about wasted motion, but if you look over by between the lathe and the mill, they just had a single hose coming down. They moved the hose back and forth to different places, to the bench, to the mill, or to the lathe, and they'd have to go back and forth. And now they're going for the four-way, and they ran the hoses to different areas so they can have them where they need them, not have to go back and grab them later. So really, the materials-wise, it's more time-wise, Bob, I would agree. That's more time to put it together and everything else, but now it saves all the time from waiting for one person to finish somewhere to grab the hose to go somewhere else. So they made an improvement that saves a lot of time. So let's give Bob and Nick a hand. They did a nice job. All right, so we're talking about, the last time we were talking about the check sheet, and they were talking about the different models that they were having the problem with, and they were just keeping it on a flip chart. And so with this information at hand, the flip chart information, the team can observe the standardized work of a particular type of car to specifically identify what the process is out of standard. They will obviously observe just those models and places where the problem has occurred. They then can identify a countermeasure, try it, and follow up to ensure they solve the problem. There is a good deal to teach and organize in order to accomplish this relatively simple process of detecting and correcting deviations from standard work. Let's consider what has to take place. 1. The standards must be taught thoroughly to the team members so they can detect deviations. 2. The team members must be on the alert for deviations. 3. The team members must be motivated to pull the andon without fear of reprisal. 4. There must be someone near enough to respond to the andon before the car moves to another station, typically less than 45-second response time. 5. The person responding, generally the team leader, must be trained to quickly determine what the problem is and the appropriate way to respond. And 6. The team leader must understand the standardized work well enough to audit the team members to determine where there are deviations. The Japanese trainers taught the American group leaders and managers a key visual management tool to be able to confirm standardized work was being followed, and to be able to confirm and encourage the team members to pull the andon so event-type problem solving could be initiated. Then we're going to go into a lesson learned on that one next. So again, those things are key. We got to make sure we identify, we got to respond fast enough too. That's another thing we got to work on is response. That's for all of us to respond to people that need the help, okay? There's a video on visual controls.